Let's talk about affiliate bonuses. So when you are promoting someone else's product, one of the most powerful things to do is to offer a really strong bonus package if they buy through your affiliate link rather than someone else's. And the art of putting together that package of bonuses is really key if you want to get on people's leaderboards, if you want to sell a lot, and hey, make a lot in that process. Now, it all comes down to, I have found, a very specific mindset. So if you understand and use this mindset, what ends up happening is you tend to put together a better package that's more powerful, more useful to that particular person who's thinking of buying. And it oftentimes can be the thing that causes people to buy through you rather than someone else. There's this concept of bonus shopping where, hey, I could buy through the affiliate link of any of these 5 people. Okay, I'm going to figure out which one's bonus I like the best. And so one of the great ways to do that is to think about how you can win that battle without putting 14 bonuses into that take a bunch of time. And so in the end, you end up producing as much stuff as they do for the course. So you're not going to want to do that. So what you want to do is you want to look at this mindset. And here's the way I like to think of that mindset. You are the connector between your audience and that person who's selling, the affiliate. Okay? So I did that backwards with my finger. So your audience to that direction, the affiliate, the person who's selling the product that you are being the affiliate for. And so if you think about yourself as the connector, you know your audience. You've developed this relationship with your audience. They probably don't even know who that other party is. And oftentimes that other party is going to be talking in ways and using language and using acronyms and using all kinds of things that your audience doesn't particularly identify with. And so if you view yourself as the connector between, the translator, the person who helps your audience achieve the transformation that they want to have, you'll do a better job with that bonus package. So basically what you're trying to do in designing that bonus package is you're asking yourself, what does your audience need to succeed with their program? So what is your audience who you know and love, and they love you? What do they need to succeed in John Doe's program over here that you're recommending? And so then the next question comes down to, once you've identified what they need, how can you help them to get there better? If you think those two thoughts, what do they need and how can you help them to get there better, you can put together a bonus package that uniquely fills your audience's need. And so even though your bonus package may not be worth quite as much in dollars or 14 different elements of that bonus package, they'll go with you because not only do they know and trust you, but more importantly, they're seeing how you can help them achieve the transformation that they want from that other program. That all makes sense? Okay, so they know you. They trust you. They're going to be more inclined to work through you to help them achieve that transformation. So then the question comes down to, how can I take advantage of that? Not taking advantage of the relationship, but how can I take that relationship I already have and provide something that nobody else can? So let me give you several ideas of elements of a bonus package that you could offer that tend to fit this model of they know you, they love you, and you're going to help them achieve the transformation that they want. The first one is things that reflect your perspective on their program. So I keep, let's just call the person you're promoting John Doe, okay? So your perspective on John Doe's program. And so that can be a whole bunch of things. Sometimes it's simply a few recordings that where you take and you apply what they teach in their program, which probably means you need to have taken their program, which is, by the way, the very best way to be able to do these kinds of things is you take their program so that you can speak from experience. I've done their program. It's had amazing results for me. And what I want to do is I want to show you some things that you, as a person who follows me, and as a person who has my set of interests, can do to better achieve the transformation that John Doe is offering. And so sometimes that looks like group coaching or Q&As. So for example, let's say they've got an 8-week program. Maybe you do something where every second week you come on and do an hour of, hey, I'm going to teach you something for 20 minutes, then we're going to answer the questions that you've got. And that implies that you've got some expertise on their program. But if you're taking their program, then you can just say, hey, I'm not coming in as an expert in what John Doe teaches, but I am going to come on as an expert in how I use John Doe's program to build my business or help my marriage or whatever it is that John's program helped you do. And so you can actually provide this. Only do this if you want to get on their leaderboard. Okay, if you just want to sell a few and you're not all that worried about it, this involves work. It involves spending some time. So if they've got an 8-week course and you're going to do 4 1 hours, that's at least 4 hours your time plus the time you're going to spend preparing for that. And so you only do this if you want to get on their leaderboard. But if you do want to get on their leaderboard and, by the way, make a lot of money in the process, this can be a very, very powerful bonus. And by the way, it doesn't necessarily have to be done by you. It could be done by a member of your team also. And next is, you can do something where you're sharing the favorite tactics that you have used applied to John Doe's program. And so basically you take, here's my world, here's what I teach, and then here's what John does, here's how you can take what I teach, what I do, and make it work for John's program. And so you're taking your learnings and what you are helping people with and showing them how they can use that same set of tactics and strategies to do what John is teaching. All right. And so that can look like, hey, I put together a 5-part course on this, on how to apply it. And that 5-part course can be like 2 10-minute videos in each one of those. And so it can be fairly brief. Ideally, you don't want to do anything extra for an affiliate bonus. But especially if you're small and you're trying to get on some leaderboards and maybe you don't have a very big audience, sometimes you have to do this kind of stuff to get there. Next is capitalize on your relationship with that affiliate. So if you know John Doe personally and could possibly get John to come on and do a webinar, a special webinar just to your group after the product is done, so that you're, again, applying, so it's you and John talking about how to apply these special principles to your particular audience, that can be an amazing bonus that'll help a lot of people out. Another one, and that's basically what I'm talking about here, is an interview with the creator. And it may not be a live call. It may be just some interview that you do where you sit down and here's what happens. Oftentimes, you know that these people are going to do a launch every year. You're buddies with that person. And so you're going to a live conference with them, assuming that we ever get to go live conferences again. And you arrange with them, hey, I know you're going to be launching sometime in March. How about as we're together in February, how about if we just sit down for half an hour in the hotel and record something of you and I talking about your program, and we could use that as a bonus. So that's a really easy way to make that happen. Here's something else that you only want to do if you have a small audience and you want to get on their leaderboard, and that is do a one-on-one. So offer the people who buy through your affiliate link a special one-on-one consulting call where you will help them to get to where they want to do John Doe's program better. You only want to do that if you're probably going to get small sales, and only want to do that if you could potentially see making an offer to them to maybe join your mastermind, maybe join your membership program as part of that particular call. So this is like the nuclear option. You only want to do it if you really have to, but it can be a really, really powerful affiliate bonus. Okay, so those are several things that are bonuses that you can offer. And just think through, how could you take those things that I talked about and apply it in a way? Remember, as you send out an affiliate bonus, you're probably not going to just give them one thing. You're probably going to give them 4 or 5 things. And so how can I make these principles that Don's just talked about work within that framework to give them some of your expertise in applying John's principles, and how could that best be applied? All right. Now, just a couple other things about these bonuses that are important to concentrate on. The first one is you definitely want to be talking about your bonuses in every email you send out once the card is open. So you don't start talking about it during the pre-open, during PLC 1 through 3, if they're using Jeff Walker's model. You don't want to be talking about it then, but as it gets close to the point where they're saying, okay, we're going to be making this product available for sale next Monday, that's when you want to start talking about your bonuses. And you literally talk about them in every single email you send out. I'll show you a way to do that in just a moment. And just before a card opens, you want to send out a special bonus email so it's coming out the day before, or maybe 2 days before, and you're talking about how amazing your bonuses are going to be for John's product. Why? Because that gets the people who are rushing the doors to buy, to make sure they buy yours through your affiliate link as opposed to through someone else's. What this means, an implication of this, is you can't be figuring out your bonus the day before card opens. When you know that John's going to be promoting in March, you may want to spend 2 weeks before that and figure out what your bonuses are going to be. It's very frankly, you do it in about 20 minutes, sitting down with a piece of paper. But you got to do that earlier so that you can put together that list of bonuses so that you've got them, and so you're able to then talk about the advantages of doing them and send that out in an email prior to their card open. I really, and this is key. This is something that not a lot of people do, and I don't understand why they do it. I create a graphic that shows all the bonuses. I make it narrow so it naturally fits on a cell phone screen, and it becomes as long as it needs to be to show all the bonuses that you do. Have your picture talk about their product, and here are the bonuses they get for buying your product through buying John's product through your affiliate link. And so you have a list of those. And the beautiful thing is, you don't even have to talk about the bonuses in every single email. You can just slap that. You can just say, and by the way, here are the bonuses if you buy through my affiliate link. That image goes in. So think about that. Create that graphic, and then you can just use that graphic over and over again in all your emails that you send out as a result of that. Okay, recognize that when it comes to affiliate sales, bonuses are basically a huge selling tool to get people to buy through your link as opposed to through your other competitive affiliates links. So I strongly recommend you work on creating a great bonus that is very, very specific to your audience and John Doe's product. You're looking to become that conduit of information, the translator between the two groups. If you do that, you'll oftentimes be able to get people to come into your bonuses, even if your bonus package doesn't on the surface look as strong as somebody else's, because they then know and trust you and want what help you will give them to succeed in John's product. All right? Does that all make sense? So what have you found to be some of the best affiliate bonuses that you've ever been? What entices you to buy through somebody's affiliate bonus? What kinds of things would you like to see in affiliate bonuses? What have you found works when you've done affiliates in the past? Let me know in the comments. This is Don Crowther saying, just go do this stuff.